Wanted to do a quick video about this particular joint and how to assemble and disassemble this. It's also great for people who want to build one. It's very, very simple. It's 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3, with a simple half lap joint on each of them. The pieces are all identical. Now, here's what you're looking for as viewed from the top. You can see this shape here, and I'll put a photo up because I'm not sure how well that'll focus, but that's the shape you want to see from the top. A lot of times when you assemble it, you'll have it assembled and then you'll set it down sideways and it just won't look like that from the top, and one of these will actually stick up way too high, right about here, and then your tabletop is at an angle. That's what you're looking for on the top. So these are pretty simple. All you do is 3 half laps. These are 3 by 3 with 1.5 inches mortise out or dadoed out to accommodate that. Then when you put them together, what you're looking for is pretty simple. You'll sit there and try and do this for a bit, but what you're looking for, let me make sure I got it lined up. Is this. You're going to go halfway up this joint, put it together, and as you can see, you still have enough space here, and there's a space there in the center. So now you've got that together. Now it's time for the third piece. And this can be a little bit of a pain, because you got to hold it and then put that third piece in. And if you're like me at all, you have a limited number of hands. Make sure you've got your top. I like to put a very simple method of attaching the tabletop to there. So I actually use dowel pins. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up. But all you do is you slide that in there, and then you slowly tap them in until they're lined up and nice and tight. And once they are, just put a little pressure on the top and you're good to go. Now, what I said about dowel pins, it also makes identifying the top versus the bottom very simple. I've done these with just a complete flat across, where you're just setting something down, a tabletop down on top, and it's free floating. That's okay, but I do like to have some sort of registration pin in the tops here. So as you can see, I've got, this is a 3/8 dowel hole, and I've got dowel pins that correspond to that in the tabletop itself. You can get yourself a cheap set of transfer pins if you're making one. The transfer pins, I believe you can get a set that'll cover 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. for about 10 bucks. They work great. They're indispensable if you're doing just knockdown joinery. Rail and stiles, they work well if you're going to do a dowel joint. I typically use a mortise and tenon, but for stuff like this, they're indispensable. That's it.